Sports Network. This is the...
And welcome everybody here to East Hickman High School as we get you ready for this region championship game, the fourth meeting between the Lady Eagles of Summertown and the Lady Mustangs of Loretto. This is AJ Good, joined by Malin Fisher, Mark Springer, and our producer extraordinaire, the man, the myth, the legend, Big Poppy, Will Pettis himself. Guys, we got a good one here tonight. It's no shock, even with the new district, new region, no matter who you play, when you come to this point in March, you know Loretto and Summertown are going to meet up. It's just, hey, we just had to drive an hour and 10 minutes. Not a big deal, but we still have to make the drive. But these teams, it just shows no matter who you put in front of them, they're great programs, and they're going to end up in the spot just about every year.
Yeah, very good. It's been back and forth all year, you know. Even at Summertown to Loretto to Cascade, it's been a battle, and I wouldn't expect it to not be any different. You know, both these teams have gotten better, AJ and Mark. You know, you guys watch them throughout the year. These kids have gotten better and play harder, and they're going to play a little extra harder today because you want that home game come Saturday night.
Yeah. But, you know, you're looking about probably both coaches can say the last at least 5 years both coaches have been to a sub-state basketball game. So this is nothing new to either one of these teams. You know, one thing I think, guys, that's different for us, and we've talked a little bit about this, it's a different referee association. Mm-hmm. So they typically will be a little more physical over here, as we've seen all week. Yeah. So that's the strength in some ways to Loretta, and in some ways to to Summertown, but there are adjustments that will probably need to be made unless this is different than what we've seen all week.
Yeah, it's been a bloodbath so far, pretty much. I mean, it's been real physical, and it's been both ways. It hasn't been like you say, well, this side or that side. It's contact basketball for sure.
Well, guys, the difference in the 3 games all season long really has been the fourth quarter. It's been about a 1 to 2 possession game. All of a sudden, the fourth quarter comes along and Loretto starts to take over. It's one thing you look at if you are Loretto. You want to continue that. Summertown, you want to make the adjustment too.
You know, down there at Loretto, Summertown made a late charge, but just didn't have enough to get over there. I think the strength and the size of Loretto down the stretch just almost too much for Summertown the last couple times.
Well, we will pause here for a minute for the national anthem. We'll be back to give you the starting lineups and more keys to the game here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And that's the national anthem. Now getting ready to show you the starting lineups. We'll give them to you now. Starting first for the Lady Eagles, wearing the blue uniforms tonight, we'll have Tess Long, Ella Busby, Ellie Lou Mason, Gabby Long, and Zoe Bonner. For the Lady Mustangs, you'll have the same starting 5 we've seen the bulk of the year. Kinley Stutz, Allie Augustine, Jessie Chance, Sophie Weathers, and Alexa Crosby. Also a big difference in this game in the previous 3 games, guys, has been the defense of Loretto. They have held Summertown so far to just around 29% in the 3 games, including 18% in the district championship game, and they're also averaging in the 3 games 19.6 turnovers. So Loretto's defense has been a big difference in the first 3 games.
Yeah, the press from Loretto has been effective in many games against teams this year, and I'm sure that's something Summertown, I would assume, has probably worked on quite. Gene has probably tried to straighten some of that out, and I expect them to handle that tonight. But you get here, AJ, you got to have some tricks up your sleeve, both sides here, to come away with a win here tonight.
And I think, guys, the one thing that Coach Gene repeats, they're really playing 5 guards, so he gets frustrated that sometimes when they don't handle the press, they should with 5 guards, but that's an advantage. They're tall guards, but they're not as big as the Loretto post players, which that's when they take the ball to the rim, that's a concern for Coach Gene, getting those shots off, because as we mentioned, the officiating, if they don't call those bumps and then Summertown's better depend on their outside shooting, which is work sometimes doesn't. It goes in, it's a good thing, right?
I think that's the story of every team in America.
You shoot well, you probably will win.
The big 2 for Loretto have also been the difference, guys. Allie Augustine and Sophie Weathers, both averaging 17 points in the first 3 games. They're both averaging a combined 14 rebounds and 6 assists in those 3 games. So if Loretto's going to be successful tonight, we talk about the defense, but you need your big 2 to go to work as well.
Yeah, I think you're right, AJ. And I might make mention Jessie Chance has come on. She don't score a lot of points, but her hustle has been a factor against many teams this year.
Really? And Busby's always going to be someone that they're going to circle, try to stop and slow down. She's kind of our head of the snake.
Allie Augustine gets a tip. They actually let Busby win it there as Augustine goes down to the low block, kicks out Sophie Weathers, quick 2 on its way, and knocks it down. The Lady Mustangs on top quickly, 2-0. Mason taking it out, facing the press here from Loretto. Long throws it right to Alexa Crosby. Kicks out over to Augustine. Augustine now over to Chance in the left corner, out to Kinley Stutz. Stutz guarded by Busby, getting the play from head coach Ashley Rutledge, now over to Crosby. Has it top of the key, 35 seconds into the game. Hands over to Augustine. Augustine drives, kicks out. Sophie Weathers for three. She hits it, and that is buried by Green Hill Monument. A 5-0 Loretto lead. Now Long gets it over the timeline here, 50 seconds in. First time that Summertown's gotten the ball over midcourt. Busby drives, left-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in, and cuts the lead to 5-2.
Seen that a few times this year, guys.
She's pretty good at it.
It's a strong guard.
Summertown pressing themselves. Here comes Stutz. Nice Euro step, and they're going to call a travel, and that's the first turnover against Loretto.
It's always hard to call for me as an official.
Mason taking it out under the basket, lobs, and good effort by Crosby. Ball, hey, he just pointed the wrong way. It happens.
Yeah.
Because you got to be expecting a run out when defenders are playing like this. We'll see.
Mason trying to take it out, trying to find somebody, and gets it in the Bonner. Bonner's going to break the press over midcourt. Bonner drives, and that's knocked out of bounds as Allie Augustine gets into the passing lane.
It's good defense.
Yeah, she's pretty ball savvy.
6:41 remaining here in the first. Long. Skip pass in the Bonner. Bonner at the top of the key, man-to-man applied early by the Lady Mustangs. Mason now over to Long. Screen from Mason, right wing, guarded by Crosby, now over to Busby. Busby, guarded by Augustine. Skip pass over to Long. Long can shoot it from anywhere on the court. She's guarded by Weathers, drives, goes down low. Kicks out the Tess Long. Spins at the elbow, picks up her dribble, out to Gabby Long. Long drives, runs into a brick wall, and we're going to get a blocking foul against Jessie Chance. That's her first and the team's first. 6:05 remaining here in the first as she just ran into a brick wall. Long lobs it in the Busby. Busby drives into the paint, almost taken away by Crosby. She's triple teamed. And we're going to get a reach-in foul. That's going to go on Crosby, her first, team second. So far, guys, I think unless we see what happens on the other end here, I think the table has been set for how this game is going to be called here.
Yeah, a lot more touchy so far than it has been the prior nights.
Long gets it in the Tess. Long, reverse layup, can't get it to go. That deflects around. And coming up with the rebound is Allie Augustine. Now ahead to Sophie Weathers, right-handed layup, gets it off the glass and in. Weathers off to a hot start, all 7 for the Lady Mustangs. And then we're going to pick up the third team foul here against Loretto with 5:44 remaining here in the first.
Guys, a great catch there by Weathers. That's a tough catch.
Yeah.
And she gathered in and scored.
Did all she could to get that up there.
Yes, she did.
That's going to go on Stutz, her first, team's third. 5:44 remaining in the first. Loretto up 7-2. Long gets it in the Busby. Pressure comes from Stutz and Crosby. Busby races over midcourt. Drives, kicks out Tess Long. Long guarded by Jessie Chance. She'll drive into the paint, kicks out the Mason. Mason on the baseline, cut off by Chance. That is fight for the loose ball. Chance is going to come up with it. Now Crosby gets it over midcourt. It's the second turnover by the Lady Eagles. Crosby driving the baseline, cut off by Busby over the Chance in the corner. She'll try a three. She hits it. Another Green Hill Monument three-pointer. A 10-2 lead here by Loretto. Summertown will call their first timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call.
Back at East Hickman, where Summertown has called their first timeout. It's a 30-second timeout as the bigs breaking out here, guys, for Loretto. Sophie Weathers with 7. And you got Jessie Chance, who just knocked down the corner 3 with 3. Mason now over to Gabby Long. They'll break the press. She gets it over midcourt. Driving. kicks out to Busby in the left corner. Busby inside the Barner, good cut. Left-handed
Nice
layup,
cut.
gets it off the glass and in. And a good answer by Summertown on the other end.
The freshman.
Sophie Weathers gets it over midcourt, finds it over to Crosby. Now to Augustine at the elbow. Pressure comes from Tess Long. She gets it over to Crosby. She'll try straight away three. Short. And no, got the friendly bounce it in. A Green Hill Monument three. Loretto up 13-4.
I agree, AJ. It did look like it was short.
Yeah, so, and now Busby in transition. Can't get the jumper to go, and a rebound by Augustine.
That's Busby's game in that area
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Kind of like Augustine, really.
Crosby now kicks out to Augustine. Augustine holds it. Now a bounce pass over to Crosby. So far, Loretto's 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Augustine drives into the paint. Triple teamed. Tough shot. Somehow got it in. Her first points. It's a 15-4 Loretto lead. Now Busby head of steam. Nice
good
pass
look.
to Tess Long. Right-handed
Good
layup.
job.
Gets it
Good
off
look.
the glass and in.
Seems like that's there. I think Summertown plays better than what I call Holy Gully against Loretto. Up and down and go.
Yeah.
15-6 the lead. 3:45 remaining in the first. Augustine, top of the key, now over to Stutz. Stutz goes into the paint, kicks to Weathers, now over to Crosby. Crosby guarded by Long, kicks out Augustine. Augustine drives on Busby. Tough layup, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Busby. Ahead now to Long. Long cut off by Stutz to a cutting Busby. Kicks out the Tess Long. She'll try a straightaway three. Got the
After
friendly
all.
bounce. Goes on both ends, guys.
Somebody loosened these rims
Yeah,
up today.
5 for Long. It's 15-9. 3:10 remaining here in the first. Guys, the teams combined have not missed a three-pointer. 4 for 4 so far. Augustine now over to Crosby. Crosby for three. Short. That one was short that time. And a rebound here by Ella Busby. Busby will bring it up the court. Busby drives.
Got that.
Left-handed layup in at the
There he is.
foul, and an M1 opportunity coming up for Ella Busby. Brings Shanna Fisher into the game along with Chloe Craig. Checking out for the Lady Mustangs will be Stutz and Augustine. Stutz has picked up her second foul there, the team's fourth. Getting our first free throw of the game. Shot up, knocks it down. Busby with 5. It's a 15-12 Loretto lead. Crosby quickly over midcourt, drives. Tough layup, nope, but she is fouled. She will head the line here to shoot 2 in the first free throws of the game for Loretto.
This is Summertown's first foul.
I think Coach Jean wanted a little help there.
Probably Crosby
On
might have been a
Crosby.
little deep on that one.
First shot on its way from Crosby. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, these are friendly.
Do that all day, man. Hit the front of the rim and
I
get
think
the
I'm going to go out
bounce.
and shoot a couple at halftime.
Don't run the streak, Mark.
Next shot up, nothing but net there from Crosby. She's got 5. It's a 17-12 game as Allie Augustine gets a very quick breather. She'll check back in, and checking out will be Crosby.
Guys, at this pace, these kids are going to get, by fourth quarter, there are going to be some tongues dragging.
Feel like I'm calling one of the college games I've called so far this year. Mason picks up her dribble, looking for somebody, and gets it to Long over
Should help
midcourt, in and
numbers.
out of her hands. And we're going to get a jump ball, and possession will
Good hustle by both teams there.
go to Summertown. 2:34 remaining. Lady Eagles with the ball, down 5. Long takes it out. Pass will get taken away
Good
by
read.
Augustine.
I
Very
think she
good
could be a
read.
safety in
She
football.
saw that coming.
Yeah, the way she caught that one-handed, I agree.
Augustine's just impressive to me. She's
Augustine now over to Fisher, swings over Chance left wing. Now to Augustine, top of the key, guarded by Busby. Summertown the man-to-man. Pressure comes. Lobs down low, Weathers. Weathers, and we got a held ball. That will stay with Loretto.
That's good defense by Mason.
Subs coming in for both sides. Lena Brown will see her first action. Checking out will be Long. Crosby back into the game as Chance will check out. 2:07. Lady Mustangs with the ball. Augustine taking it out under the basket. Gets it quickly in the Weathers. Now over to Crosby. Inside the paint. Good pass. Jumper back up from Augustine. No good. And a rebound by Bonner.
Good job by Craig.
Then we're going to get a held ball, and that's going to go to Summertown. Jeremy Jean not happy. As back into the game is Jessie Chance. She gets a quick drink of water and back in as Fisher will check out, and Jean's going to get his warning.
A little warning. Going to have
I
to
think about
down just
965 of those this year, I think.
Mason gets it. Oh,
wow.
Augustine takes away, goes up, gets fouled, and she will head the line here to shoot 2. It's going to go on Busby. That's her first, team second. Augustine around a 75% free throw shooter on the year. First shot up, knocks it down.
Huntington is trailing by 1 against Stewartville.
That's anybody's ball game there.
That'll depend on which two teams face off here.
Looks like it's not going to make much difference if they're playing that close, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Craig's going to pick up the foul. That's the team's 5th.
Yep.
That will send the Lady Eagles the other way. Augustine picked up her 3rd point after hitting 1 of 2.
Craig, is that who they called?
Yeah. Her first, team's 5th. So a minute 53 left here in the first. Summertown will be shooting free throws as Mason will head the line here to shoot 2.
Mason's been one of those kids late in the year. It's kind of given us some 3-point scoring that we got a nice rotation, good-looking shot. She hasn't looked to score as much early in the year as she is now. That's a welcome for Coach Jean.
Hits them both. Mason with her first points. It's 18-14, a 4-point game as Long will come in and give Mason a break. Summertown pressing as well. I think they're going to back off it a little bit here as Crosby gets the inbound. Man to man, Long waiting on Crosby. Dribbles to the left. Now to Augustine, top of the key. Swings over Craig, right wing. Inside Chance. High low, down low to Weathers.
A lot of contact.
Tough shot. Got it in. Weathers in the paint. She has got 9. 20-14.
That's pretty good defense. That's just.
It's the old high-low stuff just since basketball's been around.
Busby turns it over. A steal by Chance, her second. Now over to Crosby and tests Long.
That's unfortunate for Long there. That's a hustle play.
Yeah. Picks up her second foul, team's 3rd, with a minute 22 remaining here in the first as Mason got a quick drink of water. She's back into the game, and Long will check out.
We've talked about adjustments. They're calling the little taps, so you got to adjust.
I've seen bodies slide earlier in the week, Mark, and been open.
I know.
You guys should see some of the JUCO games and the UNA and UT Southern games I do where I feel like I'm watching an NFL practice. Augustine shot up and in. Augustine starting to catch fire. She's got 5, leads out to 8.
Nobody back. Loretto.
Wide open. Mason the other side. Right into layup. Gets it off the glass and in.
That's probably open as she's been all year.
Good job for Busby to see that.
22-16 after the first game between these two guys, or the district championship game, I should say. We're looking at a first quarter that's been the complete opposite. Chance, baseline jumper knocks it down. A good pass from Crosby makes it 24-16. First 5 points now for Chance. Busby tries to find Mason. Got to get it over midcourt. Brown, and gets it over to Bonner. Now a 3-on-1. Bonner drives, shot up, no, but she is fouled by Crosby, who's going to pick up her second and send her to the line here to shoot 2.
Guys, with Loretto front end loading that press, you can see some probably run outs or some fast break opportunities to make a couple of good passes. We're going to have some opportunities.
First shot up from Bonner, knocks it down. Both sides shooting really well from the free throw line here.
Not a whole lot of misses anywhere.
No.
That's kind of rare in a pressure defense like this.
Yeah, Bonner hits them both. She's got 4. Lady Eagles 5 of 5 from the line. Loretto's 3 of 4. Lady Eagles 6 of 8 from the field. Loretto 9 of 12.
Looks like a third quarter score for this two, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially last time Loretto scored 3 against Community in the first quarter.
Craig in the left corner kicks out Weathers. 10 seconds left here in the first. Lady Mustangs going to play for the final shot. Augustine over to Crosby right wing. Back out to Augustine, 5 seconds. Augustine drives, spins, tough shot, got it in at the buzzer. Been a theme for the Mustangs boys and girls here in the tournament. Lady Mustangs lead at 26-18 after the first 8 minutes. We'll take a minute break at the start of the second when we return on the Exports Network.
Hi folks, this is Bill Osborne, Brass Lantern Legends Restaurants. I'm here today to tell you about our Friday and Saturday specials. This is all day, Friday and Saturday, day and night. We are featuring our bacon wrapped pork filet with your choice of side item. We're also featuring our sizzle platter. It's a bourbon sirloin served with our bourbon glaze on top. Got sauteed mushrooms, peppers, and onions served on a 500-degree skillet. These two are for $14 on Friday and Saturday. Come out and see us on Friday and Saturday and enjoy one of these specials.
Back at East Hickman as we get ready to start the second quarter. Loretto leading Summertown in this region championship game 26-18. The Lady Eagles shot 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 5 of 5 from the line. Loretto 10 of 13 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line. So the complete opposite of the game that they played in Cascade just about a week ago. Stutz right wing, picks up her dribbles, looking for somebody. Now finds Augustine, and Augustine travels, and that will be a turnover. That is the second against the Lady Mustangs. 7:43 here in the second. Busby lobs over. Mason inside Brown. Now over to Busby. And Busby will get it over the timeline, guarded by Craig. Crosses over. Now gets cut off by Weathers. Oh, they have a size advantage there with Brown and Craig.
Yes, they did.
Barner drives, and she travels.
Yep.
And that is
Just couldn't hold the break there.
talked about the turnovers in pregame, guys. That's the 6th for Summertown already here in the game. 7:25 remaining in the half. Lady Mustangs back with the ball. Augustine will walk it over midcourt. The slowest this game has been played today.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm all right with that.
Stutz, pressured by Busby, lobs over to Chance, now over to Craig, right wing. Augustine in the corner. Picks up her dribble, skip pass over to Craig. Craig drives the baseline, cut off by Brown, kicks out Stutz. Lobs over to Augustine. Fakes the three, drives, kicks out, Chance in the corner for 3. That's offline, and ball will stay with the Lady Mustangs.
I think Mason and Craig were going at it over there. I couldn't tell.
Crosby will come into the game. Checking out is Craig. 6:53 remaining in the half. Crosby in the paint to Augustine. That's Stutz wide open in the corner for 3.
Wow.
That's offline, and a rebound by Mason. Mason gets her second rebound. Then we get a foul against Loretto.
I think that's going to be on Chance.
That is on Chance. That will be
her second.
Her second, team's first of the second quarter, as Lily Augustine will come in for Chance.
Lady Mustangs have 3 with 2. Summertown Tess Long has 2.
I think we got all of our subs. A lot of buzzing down there. 6:43 remaining. Mason
fingers.
gets it in the Brown. Brown will dribble. Double team comes. Bounce pass to Busby. That is taken away. Stutz with the steal. Now Crosby. Skip pass over to Augustine. Skip pass over to Crosby, right wing. Down low, Lily Augustine. Drives on the baseline, and that is taken away by Brown. Busby over midcourt. Over to Bonner. Bonner, she'll try a deep 3. She hits it. Bonner with 7, leads down the 5, 26-21. Lady Eagles love to shoot the 3. Haven't shot many in this game. They're perfect so far, 2 for 2.
It's probably their best look.
Yeah. Kind of stopped the bleeding there. Much needed points.
Stutz drives a baseline, tough shot, no, and another rebound for Mason. Mason, that's her 3rd. Rebounding's been won by Summertown so far, guys, 6-2, but we haven't had many missed shots to have rebounds over. Mason now over to Brown. Brown looking for somebody. Bounce pass to Bonner. Bonner picks up the loose ball, guarded by Stutz.
Got that side open. I think she's going to see the. She tried. Yeah. Good defense.
Busby top of the key. Thought about a 3. Now over to Long left wing. Long dribbles. She'll drive. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass out the Mason. Now over to Brown right wing. Brown tries to drive, cut off by Weathers, out the Mason. Mason over to Bonner. Bonner gets a screen from Mason. And gets the loose ball. Runner up. Got it in. What a shot.
She traveled.
Yeah. It was awful close.
12 points in the paint.
That's a good move, but she doesn't stop.
Bonner now with 9. Down low. Augustine kicks out the Weathers here for 3. In and out, no. And we're going to have a held ball, and possession will go to Summertown.
That's why Brown's in, guys. Yeah. She gets some of the tough rebounds.
Garland will come in for Brown, and Chance will come in for Lily Augustine, I think.
She did.
Okay. I don't know why all these parents have to make kids that looked exactly alike.
That's what I said over here.
Long over midcourt. Drives on Chance. Scoop shot up. Offline. Offensive rebound. Garland goes up and gets fouled. She will head the line to shoot 2. And Chance will pick up the foul. That is her 3rd. Foul starting to be an issue here.
Garland brought some really good minutes the other night off the bench, guys. Scored 2 or 4, but really good minutes late in the game. And glad to see her so energetic.
I said that in the break. That, fouls are going to mount up. This game's going to flip. And
Chance will check out. So will Allie Augustine. Garland misses the first.
Yeah, this one's.
Knocks down the second. Guys, that's just our first offensive rebound of the night. 4:25 from it. Again, no one's missing anything. 4:20. Crosby now over to Weathers left wing. 26-24 the Loretto lead. Craig on the baseline, and that is taken away by Long. Turnover starting to mound up here for Loretto as well. That's 4 for them. That's Busby. Pull-up jumper.
Nice pull
In and out, no. And a rebound by Craig.
Out. Good box out.
Yep.
Now over to Crosby. Crosby quickly. Picks up her dribble out to Fisher. Fisher's open for 3. She buries the Green Hill Monument 3. It's a 29-24 Loretto advantage. Now over to Busby. Gets it over midcourt. 3:40. Lady Eagles down 5. Busby in the low block. In the paint to Long. Scoop shot. Somehow got that in.
That's a heck of a shot there.
Yep.
Long's first points. Makes it 29-26. 3:30 remaining in the half. Over to Weathers right wing. Weathers tries to throw that, and that's kicked by Mason. Ball stays with the Lady Mustangs.
That's a call I hadn't seen much this year.
It has to be intentional.
Yes, kickball, you don't see a lot of that.
Franks will come in for Long, and Sophie Weathers gets a much-needed break. Her first of the game. Allie Augustine in.
I think guys fatigue may play a big role in this somewhere down the line.
Yeah, this ain't only the running. It's emotional, physical. It's everything.
Allie Augustine right wing. Drives. That is going to be a foul.
Oh, my.
And that is going to go.
I don't know that that's on Busby. That might have been on.
You're right. That's on Garland.
I thought that was on Garland.
I thought Garland was there.
I thought she may have got a little body, if anything. I didn't think Busby had fouled.
Loretto 3 of 4 from the line. Augustine is 1 of 2. First shot. Gets it in.
I think Augustine's one of the best players in our district about getting to the rim.
She finds a way somehow,
So we got a winner here.
Yep. Huntington is going to be the winner in that area over there.
Wow.
So the loser will travel to Huntington.
Yeah. They ended on a 9-0 run there, guys. As Augustine hits them both. She's got 9. It's a 31-26 Lady Mustang lead. Already on the verge of eclipsing the point total from the district championship. Bonner over to Mason. Now finds Busby. They got a 3-on-2 if they race the other way.
Emerson Franks has checked in for Summertown.
There in the corner. Franks skip pass over to Bonner. Bonner now over to Garland. Garland now over to Busby. Under 3 left to play in the half. Busby drives. Tough shot. No, but she is fouled. She'll have the line to shoot 2. Believe this is going to go on. Nope, that is going on Crosby. That's going to be her 3rd.
Oh, wow.
So since Busby's the line to shoot 2, but the Lady Eagles are 6 of 7 tonight.
I didn't think that was on her, to be honest.
Might have been the reach in. I'm not sure. First shot in.
Busby hit that one.
As Lily Augustine will come in for Crosby.
Loretto has 2 starters, AJ, with 3 fouls.
Crosby, not the last game, but prior to that, had like 5 threes against Summertown. Not the last time, but the prior time they played.
Busby hits them both. It's 31-28. Gabby Long back into the game for Bonner. Very balanced scoring for both sides, guys. Craig now over to Augustine. Augustine picks up her dribble. Looking for somebody. Tries to find Sophie Weathers. Weathers, unfortunately, got that big toe out of bounds. Ball back over to the Lady Eagles.
You know, Loretta's just got to weather the storm. This is a great opportunity for the Eagles.
A couple of good defensive stands by the Eagles to keep them.
5 turnovers now for the Lady Mustangs. For the Lady Mustangs, 7 for Summertown. I'm getting my mascots messed up here. Garland, left wing. Bounce pass out the Long. Long drives on Fisher. Kicks out. Mason straight away for 3. I thought that was going in. Rebound, fought for it. It's Gabby Long. Somehow gets it to Garland.
Wow.
Now Busby has it near the corner, brings it out. 2 minutes remaining in the half.
I think that's the first one we've seen bounce like that didn't go in.
That was 6 different possessions.
Garland hands over to Busby. She'll drive, layup up, can't get it to go. Rebound Lily Augustine. The Busby going to get a held ball. That's going to go.
Got fortunate there not to get that one on Busby.
Yeah. And over to Loretto.
If you're Summertown, you've got to finish on those. You don't have as much margin of error underneath.
Seen that a lot with the Lawrence County games I've taught this year, guys. The amount of games that they could have been in or maybe won if you just hit those 1 to 2 footers.
Just barely roll out, wrong spin or something.
I call them the bunny shots.
Yeah.
Nice pass here. Lily Augustine to Craig, who knocks it down, and a big answer on the other end for Loretto. 33-28, minute 30 left in the half. Bonner pressured by Craig. Now Mason over to Bonner. Ooh, that's going to go off of the foot of Busby. We're going to have a
foul on somebody.
I think he pointed at Bonner.
So,
yep, and he did. That's going to go on Bonner. That is her first.
That would have been close to a backcourt pass. It was going to be close, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's going to be a turnover regardless. Now 8 for Summertown. Minute 21 left in the half. Augustine over to Fisher in the left corner. Back out to Allie Augustine. Fisher. Lily on the baseline. And the pass tip somehow finds Sophie Weathers. She's quadruple team. And a foul is going to go on Garland. She's going to pick up her second and the team's third.
Well, I think Garland thought that might have been on Weathers.
And the way she reacted.
Yeah.
Brown will come in as Bonner will check out.
That's the team's fourth.
Well, actually, I think they called that on Bonner.
I think so.
Did they call it on Bonner? Okay.
Yeah, they got it up there on the scoreboard.
Yeah, what do I know?
Yeah, what do I know either? Augustine near the left wing, coming up on the minute left in the half. Augustine kicks to Craig. Craig, Augustine in the corner again, guarded by Busby. Busby now over to Craig in the corner, tries to find, and we're going to get a foul before the kick.
Going to get Brown.
Yeah, that's going to go on Brown. That is her first, team's fourth.
Yep. You know, that's hard to make adjustment for either team, guys that are playing like they've been playing and get the, a little bit different calling.
Fisher looking for somebody, got to get it in, does into Augustine, under 50 seconds in the half. Augustine will bring it out to the East Hickman logo. See if they'll try to milk some clock.
Now slipping back into their 2-3.
Augustine trying to direct some traffic over to Weathers. Now to Augustine at the logo. Lobs over for Weathers. Now to Augustine, kicks out. Lily Augustine, a good head fake, and a pass intercepted by Gabby Long. Long drives on Weathers, scoop shot, no. Rebound by Craig. Then that's another steal. Mason can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Garland. She is fouled with 7.4 seconds remaining. That will go on Weathers, her first, team's fourth.
Summertown definitely needs to get out of this with some points because just a couple of gimmies there.
Garland to the line to shoot 2. First shot up, no good.
She's 1 for 3. I have.
Got to get a little lift on that shot.
Can't get the second. Rebound by Craig. 5 seconds left. Craig lobs for Alley, too strong. Ball out of bounds with 2.6 seconds left. 7th turnover now for Loretto. So turnovers evening out between the two.
2.6.
Long. Let's get it into somebody. Finds Garland. Garland. And gets that one stripped there at the buzzer. And that one will end the half. An exciting first 16 minutes with Loretto leading 33-28. We'll take a few minute break and start the second half when we return on the X Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Mike Neighbors, and when I'm not covering SEC women's basketball, I'm tuned into X Sports Network for all the local sports. And when I'm in Tennessee and I'm looking for real estate, I'm tuned in to Stacy and Mark Springer.
You got it.
There you go. One take, Mike.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here, but this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. we strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Hey, I'm Mike Neighbors, and when I'm not covering SEC women's basketball, I'm tuned into X Sports Network for all the local sports. And when I'm in Tennessee and I'm looking for real estate, I'm tuned in to Stacy and Mark Springer.
You got it.
There you go. One take, Mike.
All these years, I've watched you grow, stumble, get up, and keep going. And here you are, standing at the threshold of a world that is full of possibilities. I'll always be here, but this next step is yours.
Preparing for college is hard, and Bank Independent is here to help you both take the next step. With a Bank Independent account, you unlock a scholarship to UNA and open the door to a world of opportunity. Bank Independent. We're invested in your future.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee
It's
clean.
never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the Old Shoney's.
Welcome back here to East Hickman, where the Lady Mustangs of Loretto lead the Lady Eagles of Summertown 33-28 after the first half. Taking a look at the first half stats, guys. Summertown 9 of 17 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 8 of 11 from the line. Loretto 12 of 19 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line. Summertown won the rebounding battle 10-7. Turnovers 9 for Summertown, 7 for Loretto, but the only one that's taken advantage of the turnovers, Loretto, 8 points to none in points off turnovers.
Yeah, that's kind of been the key of the first half, but foul trouble for Loretto, and Summertown not really in a lot of foul trouble.
Yeah. Loretto with foul-wise 10 in the first half, 7 for Summertown. Summertown will have the ball to start things off in the third. Long in the corner, now out the long. Tessalon, that is. Over to Bonner, right wing. Facing, looks like a 2-3 zone here from Loretto to start off in the second half.
A little 1-3, won it
Yep.
a little bit, didn't it?
And that's tipped away. A steal by Augustine, her fourth of the game. Crosby offline, and they're going to trade turnovers to start the second half.
I think it probably the zone is just trying to protect some foul troubles, I would think, for Ashley.
Busby will bring it over midcourt. That's the 8th turnover of the game for Loretto, 10th for Summertown. 35 seconds into the half. Mason now over to Tessalon. Long hands out, Mason. Mason drives the baseline, kicks out to Tessalon. Long drives. Tough shot blocked by Sophie Weathers into the hands of Allie Augustine. Sophie, the team leader in blocks. Now Crosby fakes a three. Well tried now. Off the back of the iron, awkward landing there. Then a nice steal. Kinley Stutz off the glass and in, makes it 35-28, her first points of the game. Great defense by Loretto. Then Long. Ooh, it's like a hockey game out here. Long will try three. She hits it. Long with 8. The lead's back down the 4. What a wild sequence of events.
I love how she plays, AJ, the games I've called this year.
She is, she's like they call in hockey a pest. And then we get a steal here. Busby comes up with it. Busby drives. Bounce pass over to Long. Fakes the three, gets chance in the air, now over to Mason. Skip pass over to Bonner. Bonner for 3. She hits it, takes advantage of the turnover. It's a 1-point game, 6:05 remaining in the third. Timeout will be called by Ashley Rutledge. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, 6:03 remaining in the third. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Looking to buy or sell in Lawrence County, Tennessee? At Corbin & Company Realty, we know this place because we live here too. We are locally owned and deeply rooted. We treat you like a neighbor because you are one. Trust the team that does local best. Check out our listings like this lush 4.56 acre tract with a 3-year home, large shop building, and a year-round creek. This is just one of the many hidden gems we discover for you. Call Donna today at 931-629-5228. Corbin & Company Realty, LLC.
And Loretto's lead shrunk down to 1 as Summertown's come out on fire here, guys. 35-34. Loretto just called their first timeout. Both sides 4 timeouts remaining. Stutz down low. Allie Augustine. Here to Weathers. Tough shot gets it in. Add the foul, and a good answer on the other end by Loretto.
I wouldn't have expected anything else about back and forth here.
Go to the steady hand, which is Sophie Weathers. Her first free throw. She's got 11 here so far. And now make it 12. We're at a 6 of 7 from the line, 38-34. Under 6 left in the third, and then a steal here by Weathers. Head to Crosby. Augustine. Now over to Stutz. Works over to Crosby. 3-pointer from Augustine is up short. Offensive rebound by Weathers. Their first offensive rebound of the night. Weathers down low, fights through the defense. Gets it blocked from behind, goes into the hands of Long.
Wow.
Now Long in the corner for 3, offline. And offensive rebound, Zoe Bonner. Tough shot, got it in. 38-36. 5:10 remaining here in the third. 2-point game. Double team comes out. Over to Chance. Now with the Crosby in the corner, over to Chance. Now over to Augustine on the baseline. Augustine drives on Mason. Tough shot, in at the foul. What a shot from Allie Augustine.
Wow. Hey, that wasn't bad defense either.
Just let her have that baseline.
Yeah.
It's just usually doesn't end well.
Augustine with 11. We talked about the big two for Loretto, guys, and they're showing up big time in this game. Next shot, knocks it down. Augustine with 12. Another 5-point game, 41-36. Bonner gets the inbound over to Mason. Excuse me, over to Long, now over to Bonner.
Ooh,
she'll double dribble.
Just a bit of a hesitation there. I think she was trying to pass it, actually, probably.
13th turnover by Summertown. Crosby gets it up 5. Inside the Weathers. Kicks out Stutz. Stutz for 3. In and out, no. And a rebound by Ella Busby. Busby picks up her 3rd rebound. Busby now out the Tess Long. Wide open for 3. Back of the iron. Offensive rebound. Bonner gets it in.
That's 2 in a row for Bonner on the putback.
Bonner now with 16 points. Bonner, who came into the game averaging 9 in the 3 games versus Loretto, now with 16 in this one. Augustine lobs over to Stutz. Now over to Crosby. Inside, Augustine, quick shot, got it in.
Nice passing shot.
Crosby, her 4th assist, 14 points now for Augustine. Long, quickly the other way, Mason for 3. Front of the iron. And we'll stay with Summertown.
Summertown's just winning on the boards right now.
Right now, 15-9 is the rebounding advantage for Summertown. 3:53 remaining in the third. 43-38, the Loretto lead. Long gets it into Busby. Busby top of the key. Over to Tess Long. Lobs for Busby, but we're going to get a help ball. That is going to
it's good hands by Chance. I think
go
it goes
to Loretto.
To Loretto.
Yeah.
Trying to clear it out for Busby, but Tess didn't let the help side get out of the way yet.
Fisher in. Stutz will check out here for Loretto. 3:35. That was the 14th turnover by Summertown. Crosby guarded by Long. Hands over to Augustine. Augustine, the screen from Chance. Back out the Chance. Chance for 3. Short. And a rebound by Bonner. Bonner bringing it up the court, weaving in and out of traffic. Hands over to Busby. Busby drives on Augustine. Shot up, fouled, and she will head the line here to shoot 2.
Great hesitation move.
Augustine, her first, team's first of the third quarter. Busby with 7 points. Lady Eagles 8 of 11 from the line so far tonight. First shot. In and out, no good.
That's a rare miss for her.
Yeah. Looks like Summertown will go back to the man-to-man. I think the high-low just hurts them too much on his own.
Busby, it's 1 of 2. She's got 8. Leads down the 4, 43-39. 3:05 remaining here in the third. Crosby guarded by Long. Pressure comes. Now over to Augustine, right wing. Weathers in the corner. She'll step back for 3. Short. And a rebound by Ella Busby. She's got numbers the other way. Busby will pull it back out. As Loretto got back on defense quickly. Gabby Long. Well, she has yet to shoot a 3 tonight, has she? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't think she's trying one.
Mason, now over to Tess Long, right wing. Long brings it out over to Busby. 2:30 here in the third. Busby pressured by Chance. 5-out look here by Summertown. Setting up the play. Busby guarded by Crosby. Kicks out to Bonner. Over to Long.
Very important possession here for the Eagles.
Bonner right wing. Skip pass over to Gabby Long. Knocked out of bounds by Jesse Chance.
That was a great read by Chance.
Chloe Craig will check in for the Lady Mustangs. Checking out will be Shayna Fisher. Long, bounce pass in the Bonner. Back out the Long. Over to Busby. Busby picks up her dribble over to Long. Long drives, backs down Craig. Tough shot, offline. Gets fight for the loose ball. Will be a rebound by Sophie Weathers. Jump ball.
It's going to stay with the Eagles.
Yep, will stay with the Eagles. Checking in, Stutz and Fisher. Crosby and Chance will check out. Minute 38 left here in the third. Long gets an in for Busby. Still 4-point game, 43-39. Lady Mustangs staying in the man-to-man. The lob over to Mason in the corner. Out the Long. Long tries to drive on Stutz. Kicks out the Bonner. Bonner for three. Front of the iron, and a rebound by Allie Augustine, and she'll be fouled.
Good block out there by Loretto there.
Ooh, it's going to go on Busby, her second, team's third. Garland into the game.
Wasn't much there.
Gabby Long checks out. Minute 18 left. Lady Mustangs up 4. Can cut the tension with a butcher's knife here, guys.
That was a long possession there.
Yeah,
What's the state on this?
Yeah.
I think I aged a year there.
Yeah. Stutz.
Time of possession, that goes to Summertown so far.
Fisher now over to Augustine, right wing. Skip pass over to Craig. Now over to Fisher. Head the Stutz. Now over to Augustine. Drives. Spins. Kicks out. Craig here in the corner for three. She hits it. Buried by Green Hill Monument. Big shot by Chloe Craig. She's got 5. It's a 46-39 lead. Busby over midcourt. Spins. Drives. Tough shot. No, but she is fouled. That looks like that'll go on Sophie Weathers. Send Busby to the line to shoot 2, and it will. It will be her second, team second. First shot up, knocks it down. Next shot up, and gets an in.
Friendly rims.
The old shooter roll there.
Yep. Busby with 10, 46-41. 30 seconds left here in the third. Augustine walks it over the timeline. Busby comes out. See if they can play for the final shot. Over to Stutz. Pressure by Garland. Now back over to Augustine. 10 seconds left. Now down the 5. Augustine in the paint. Spins. Pressure comes. Kicks out. Fisher for 3. That's blocked over to Mason. Mason shot at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. That one will end that third quarter. 46-41 as we go to the final 8 minutes. That's coming up next on the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my.
And back at East Hickman, the start of the fourth quarter. Loretto with the ball. They lead 46-41 in this region championship game. Crosby brings it over midcourt. Came in for Stutz out of the timeout. Craig bounce pass over to Chance. Now out to Augustine. Augustine brings it back out. Now gets it over to Sophie Weathers. Weathers over to Chance. Now to Crosby.
I think both teams are going to look for some quality possessions here.
Yeah, first half was hockey in a lot of ways. Second half, way more patience shown by both sides. Augustine, bounce pass over to Craig, now swings over Crosby. Now inside the chance, trying to go high-low, they do to Weathers. Tough shot, can't get it to go, and a rebound by Bonner. Bonner gets it to Busby in traffic, and she'll get it past. Drives, kicks out, Mason. Now to Bonner, who's open for three. She hits it, and just like that, it's a 2-point game, 46-44.
The freshmen are hot hand for Summertown tonight.
19 points for Bonner. 6:45 remaining in the fourth.
She's been the difference maker for the Lady Eagles.
Crosby drives, tough shot. And Bonner's going to come up with the rebound. And she's going to travel.
Took off before she put it down.
It's going to be the 15th turnover against Summertown. Craig will check out. Stutz will check in. Bonner's also the leading rebounder tonight, guys, with 6. 6:36 remaining, 2-point game. Crosby, Stutz fakes the three. Baseline jumper, got it in.
It's a tough shot there, guys.
Big shot from
Stop
Stutz.
and shoot.
Yeah.
She's got 4. It's 48-44. Bonner over to Garland. Garland picks up her dribble. And we're going to get a foul. She gets it ripped away by Chance and then picks up the foul, her second, team's first of the fourth.
Thought it was going to be a jump ball there.
They don't call the headlock anymore, do they?
WWE on a Wednesday night.
I thought it looked like a clean
Trying to
headlock
go
to
for
me.
the German suplex there.
I did call a rope-a-dope last night.
Rope-a-dope,
yeah. At the half court.
Yeah. Now, if someone breaks out an RKO, this place is going to explode. 6:05 remaining in the game. Augustine here at the left wing. Drives on Busby, spins, tough shot, in at the foul.
It's going to be 3 on Busby, I think.
That is her third. Augustine now with 16, a 6-point game.
You know, those two athletes are really close with how they play, you know, getting downhill. I mean, they're fun to watch.
Augustine just really hard to stop. Her size and the way she handles the ball. Great offensive player.
17 now for Augustine.
Old-fashioned 3.
That's now 15 points off turnovers to just 6 for Summertown.
That's their second foul.
Foul way away from the basket.
That's always frustrating on either side, you know.
Drives coaches crazy.
You like the hustle, though, but you want to say at least, you know, don't do it in front of the official.
As they say, you know, play smarter, not harder. Bounce pass over to Bonner. Now over to Long.
Got some numbers.
Busby, she'll try her first 3 of the game. Knocks it down.
Got it.
Busby now with 13. 51-47. Stutz right wing, down low Weathers. She's cornered by every Lady Eagle. Augustine in the corner for 3. She buries it home by Green Hill Monument. And we're going to have a timeout called by Loretto. 54-47, 5:37 remaining. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops.
And back here at East Hickman, where the Lady Mustangs, after Lady Eagles got the lead down the 2, have now leading by 7. 5:35 remaining after Loretto called their second timeout. Bonner will bring it over midcourt, leading all scorers with leading Lady Eagles with 19. Allie Augustine, the leader in the game, with 20.
You know, 2 teams that don't want to lose. You're going to see this, I would think.
It's been a great game, guys, no matter who wins or loses. This has been a lot of fun. Bonner at the top of the key, now over to Mason. Over to Long, 5-out look here by Summertown. Long tries to drive on Weathers, kicks out the Mason. Over to Busby. Busby guarded by Crosby, drives. Tough shot, and she is fouled.
Got her on the way up prior to the block.
Put that on Crosby.
I'm assuming.
That's her fourth.
Yep.
Since Busby to the line to shoot 2. Lady Eagles 11 of 15 at the line so far tonight.
That's Busby's crossover dribble. Seldom gets it stolen. She's so quick with the cross and times it correctly.
This is the first as Craig will come in for Crosby.
I would assume she'll have to set for, I would think, a couple of minutes, wouldn't you guys?
Well, not till the 2-minute warning, I guess. Next shot up. Craig has done a good job replacing her tonight as well. Crosby with 14, 54-48 is the lead. 6 points, under 5 left to play. Augustine. Screen, nope. Almost a screen from Chance. Now out the Chance right wing. Over to Stutz. Stutz holds the ball. She'll drive. Now out the Chance right wing, out to Stutz. One thing Loretto's really good at doing on the girls' side and the boys, they really know how to milk some clock when they need to.
It either works really well or don't work at all.
Stutz. Now out to Augustine. Augustine drives, tough shot, got it in. Augustine with 22 and goes down.
Ankle looks like
or a cramp. It's a cramp.
I'm cramping up here too, guys. It's pretty strenuous up here. I'm around greatness. I got A.J. Good, Mark Springer. I'm in the middle of this.
Shayna Fisher will come in for her.
You're a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I don't know how I even rated this.
You know, it's a little. We got the air conditioner right below, so we've got the Winter Olympics kind of right after the Winter Olympics.
Hey, Kevin would love this place, though.
I know. Kevin would have 2 fans out here right now.
Oh, we love you, Kevin.
We do.
I think she's played a lot of minutes. She's had a couple breaks, and hey, these two teams have left nothing to doubt here. It's going to be a shame. You know, who doesn't matter who comes up short here. This has been a basketball game.
And it's played out similar to the last game, and Summertown made a run, but it's going to be difficult to overcome that. Yeah. And when play breaks down, you got to have a player like Augustine that can just take the ball and go score. You've got to have at least one of them on your team. Let's hope she's okay, because she's definitely – neither team's finished after the night.
No.
They were fanning her off and stretching her out. You can only do so much when you can't bring artificial fans onto the court like that.
We could bring her up here. I mean,
at least they don't put that what is mustard? I hate mustard. You know, they throw mustard on your tongue.
Oh, don't make me gag on air over here.
Me either.
Long, she'll try to get over midcourt and does. Long drive, scoop shot, tough shot, rebound by Weathers.
Got to take care of the basketball here. Both teams do here around the stretch.
Weathers over midcourt. Under halfway through the fourth quarter, over to Stutz. Stutz in open lane, layup up, blocked by Mason. And coming up with the loose ball is Crosby.
Those are the ones, if you're Summertown and down, you've got to have every loose ball, and so far, not happening.
Fans wanting a foul. And eventually we're going to get one.
I don't know that was as much.
I think he
that's what's frustrating about officiating, guys. You know, we see a touch foul, then you got a full contact, you know.
And then again, it's just tough to call a girls' game, any game anymore. It's tough to officiate it. Basketball moving pretty quick. Fast-moving game.
Crosby ahead to Stutz. Stutz guarded by Long. Picks up her dribble.
It didn't look good there.
No, it didn't.
It doesn't look good.
She got a high.
I'm afraid she
kind of elbow
arm.
Inadvertent. You know, she's just trying to clear the ball. And
you know, just real quick, you talk about officials. You know, I would like for everybody to officiate a couple of basketball games in your career, and you probably would just kind of cheer on. They're going to miss one every now. I don't think any official misses a call on purpose. Or most of them don't even know what the score is, who's ahead. You know, they're out here to.
Well, really,
they don't get paid much for the
this district here probably don't know a lot about either team, I would think, you know, other than if they've called a game this week or whatever.
Yeah, that's the good thing about having another
you're going to get crews from like Knoxville and Memphis come in, so they really don't know.
Tess Long is tough. I would figure she's probably.
I couldn't tell. I think you guys may be right. She probably
got something high, I think, there.
She's not one
shoulder or
to
something.
embellish or
no. That kid plays all hard.
We talked about WWE. I don't think she was selling anything there.
No.
And guys, I got to tell you, I had her as an 8th grader, coached her, and there's no one played any harder, but she was all right-handed.
Yeah.
And you notice now where she's brought her game. She's a complete basketball player.
Hey, she's got some other years left here, too.
She sure does.
Yeah. And she's just going to continue getting better.
Sophomore.
Yeah. She does not look happy. I can see.
No.
Well, I don't think I was ever happy either when I got hit.
She probably don't want to sit down.
She'll be back.
Getting hit in the head with a baseball like I have a couple of times. Not going to tell one of the bad stories about me about what happened after the fact. 56-48. Augustine over to Craig. Now inside chance. High-low,
Nice
down-low.
play.
Weathers can't get it to go.
Well, they got exactly what they wanted.
And then we're going to get a foul on Gabby Long.
Ooh. That was a hustle right there.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Long is going to pick up her 3rd and the team's 4th.
Just to say it.
Yeah, you've got to have every one of them loose balls, and you're just not getting them.
I think fatigue kind of plays a part right here.
Yeah. Tough pass into Augustine.
No easy passes.
No. For either side
Nothing
here
easy
tonight.
out here. Nothing easy.
Bounce pass over to Crosby. Now to Augustine. Guarded by Bonner, and Bonner's going to pick up her 3rd foul and the team's 5th. We'll send Augustine to the line here to shoot 2.
As physical as this game is, I'd be kind of scared to go to the concession stand at this point.
Without a knife.
Yeah. But you got 2 teams in the county that plays like this every game, just about it.
Well, as we
Augustine hits the
mentioned,
first.
I guess the last 5 years they've been in the finals.
I think so.
I think so.
This is the 6th straight year.
Yeah.
Loretto's won 3 in a row, so they're 3-2, and that's in the previous 5. Offensive rebound. Crosby comes up with it. Now over to Augustine. Weathers back over to Augustine. Struggles with it. Hands over to Crosby. 57-48. Gets it over to Weathers. Kicks out Craig. Fakes the 3. Now back out to Crosby. Over to Augustine. And she'll get a foul from Busby. That will be her 4th. Sends Augustine the line to shoot 2. She is 7 of 9 from the line so far tonight. Team is 9 of 11.
Some big minutes played by both teams here tonight from the bench also.
It's the first. 10-point game. Next one rolls in and out. No. Rebound by Garland. Craig's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, it's only the 4th foul, so.
Emerson Franks checking in for Lady Eagles.
She'll come in for Garland.
I think Coach Gene's going to have some shooters in. He's going to have to knock down some
That's about
threes.
what I was saying, Mark. Wouldn't you think that's what they're.
So he's going to have to get some folks that are willing to put the ball up, too.
Mason over the Long. Long weaves in and out, and we're going to get a foul on
Craig.
On Craig.
Well, they're calling it tight now, I guess, to keep it from getting out of control because it's getting a little chippy there.
Yeah.
But
3rd on Craig, team's 4th. Over to Busby.
So now it's going to have to go fairly quick here.
2:15 remaining.
I don't think you want to get crazy, but you got to be shooting.
Yeah. Get it to Bonner.
Yeah.
Thought about 3, then a loose ball.
Tap ball.
Jump ball. It's going to stay with Summertown.
I think they're trying. Bonner's with a hot hand that just cannot seem to get another one off. No matter how hot you are, if you can't get your shot off right.
That's true.
Busby top of the key. She'll
can.
try 3.
Nope.
Back in the iron, and a rebound by Crosby.
Oh, nice hustle
And
by Busby.
Good defense.
We'll go off of Crosby out of bounds. Will stay the Lady Eagles.
Nice hustle by Busby.
10th turnover by Loretto. Busby kicks out long for 3. In and out, and will go over to Summertown. Goes to Loretto.
I think that's the right call. I think.
I don't know if Will got that one or not.
I do think. Franks tapped the ball. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep my.
It doesn't matter what we think.
No, that's true.
Augustine going to drive the sideline, guarded by Garland. Minute 45 left as Garland picks up the foul.
They're going to call every bump now.
Yeah, her third.
And we're trying to keep the game from getting out of control. I get it. And actually in Summertown, it's probably in their favor. You can miss a free throw and get the ball back. I miss the old 1-on-1 days, though. It kind of made it more
it took me half a year last year to figure out we didn't have one-on-one anymore.
First shot up, knocks it down. 25 for her. Busby back in.
She's had a solid night at the free throw line, too.
Timeout will be called by Jeremy Jane with a minute 46 left. Full timeout. We'll take it with them here on the X Sports Network.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Oh, this is hard work. What if I could just snap my fingers and show you guys all of the potential uses for this property behind me?
Back at East Hickman, where Allie Augustine ready to shoot the second free throw. Loretto up 11 here in the region championship game. And misses a second. Rebound by Bonner. That's her game high 7. Franks cut off by Weathers. Tries to get it to Bonner, does. Bonner runner up, banks it in. 59-50.
Single digits, guys.
Free possession game.
Yeah. Crosby quickly over midcourt, guarded by Long. Double team comes and a foul call.
Is that on Busby? If it is, that's
her fifth. Yeah. It is. Sends Crosby to the line to shoot 2. The fifth on Busby. She'll check out with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists.
No one plays any harder than Ella Busby.
And we're going to get a technical foul on Jeremy James.
Well, it got quiet.
Yeah, that's not a time.
He took advantage of the quietness. You know, my father-in-law, he does the same thing. The gym gets quiet, he goes after the rep. He's watched from outside a few times.
Yeah.
I love him.
I don't know that he deserved it, but you know,
I'm not sure what he said, so.
No.
Hurt his feelings regardless.
Well, sometimes they get in their feels, you know.
Yeah, no, they got feelings too.
Yeah.
Well,
Crosby will shoot the first 2. Got it. Kinley Stutz will come in for Craig. Next shot. Hits them both. 7 for her. Hey, both sides have shot well from the free throw line. Summertown 12 of 17. Loretto now 13 of 17 as Augustine will go back to the line. She's got 25 points tonight.
This is probably one of the better efforts each side has done this year, I would think.
Absolutely.
The games I've called, you know, this has been the best effort by both sides.
Well, the scoring, I think, has been higher than any game we've had so far.
This one rattles out, no good.
In the first half, we was on track for, you know, an 80-point ball game, you know.
Yeah.
And this has always been a game of spurts, you know, with both these teams.
It is our highest scoring. First was 60-44, then second 51-46. We've talked enough about the third. 37-28.
I tell you, whoever's going to get either one of these teams next, I think
it's going to be
definitely
2 good games
fire.
coming up on Saturday, that's for sure.
They prepare each other for the next games for sure.
Weathers picks up her dribble. Out the Stutz.
I remember a player, this is when I hate to play. You're chasing someone around on.
Bonner picks up the foul, her 4th. That will send Stutz on the line to shoot 2.
You know, the fouls kind of flipped from the first half. You know, Loretto seemed like they were on the end of that, and now the second half here, Summertown's kind of on the end of that. Wouldn't you guys think? I mean, that's kind of been the difference.
It's just been some momentum swings, but the strength, I think the high-low stuff underneath, it kind of forced Summertown to go to man-to-man, put more pressure on the guards, kind of prevent the high-low. And it's just hard to, when you're out-sized underneath.
Next shot up. Back of the iron. Jesse Chance with the offensive rebound. Now out the studs. Hands over to Augustine. Minute left, and Franks pick up the foul there, sends Augustine back to the line.
Got something else. I think both teams have shot the ball fairly well.
I'd say the best they've shot in a while.
Yep.
Summertown's just below 50%, and Loretto's just above 50%.
Yeah, that's
in high school basketball, guys, that has
really
to be
good.
really well.
Well, it goes, AJ, as you mentioned earlier about turnovers, points off turnovers. It's kind of shots on goal tonight because the percentages are real close.
As Mason Long and Garland will check out.
That's probably you got another game on Saturday, and you don't want anything crazy to happen.
Well, shooting percentage-wise, as someone who calls a lot of college basketball, the best teams in these conferences are like in the high 40s. So if you're shooting in the high 40s and you look at their points per game, as there's a turnover there, Crosby comes up with the steal.
Coach Rutledge trying to get her starters out. It's always made me nervous. Just call.
Yeah, I mean,
it
doesn't matter which side. Get them out.
Well, then you got a kid that's just in the game that's really trying to make a difference and tackles one of your starters. You don't want that to happen.
And at the end of the day, you live to play another day after this.
That is Newton, Giles, Sharp, and Fisher, along with Lily Augustine on the other side for Summertown Franks. Hallie Busby, Sloan Kelsey, Lucy Daniel, and Lena Brown. 45 seconds remaining. 14-point lead here for Loretto. Fisher off of the face of Newton, but gets a loose ball. And then Busby's going to pick up the foul. And we'll send, Tate Newton has a chance to get on the board here.
I'm glad these kids are getting played. They show up for practice every day also.
And honestly, a lot of ways they make your team better.
Absolutely.
First shot for Newton, knocks it down. I will say, guys, looking around the crowd for both sides, the over-under has been surpassed by how many times a wife has had to calm down a husband in this game as Newton hits them both. Her first point, 66-50. 35 seconds remaining. Busby over midcourt. Over to Kelsey. Kelsey picks up the loose ball, bounce past the Franks. That wasn't intentional. Open lane for Kelsey. Gets it off the glass and in.
Good job, Kelsey.
She gets on the board. 20 seconds left.
That has to make them feel good, though.
It's just really.
Lily Augustine, shot no good. Rebound Franks.
Hey, this is the future of basketball here.
Kelsey the other way.
Kelsey's trying to get her another. Why not?
Tough shot. Can't get it to go. Rebound Fisher.
Had a chance.
And that one will do it. Guys, for the fourth year in a row, the Lady Mustangs are your region champions. They will get Stewart's Creek or Stewart County? Stewart County on Saturday, while Summertown will go to a familiar place. They'll go back to Huntington on Saturday. Will's sick of going to Huntington at this point. He's back down that way once again. But guys, what a fantastic game. You got your money's worth if you're an impartial person like I am in this one. And what a great job. Two really good teams, and would not be shocked at all if both of them are in Murfreesboro next week.
No, I wouldn't either. And, I've enjoyed being a part of this. Both of them, Mark and I called the district championship. He didn't want to give me a ride home, but he and I kind of get along a little bit.
No, you can leave me stranded.
But no, it's been a joy to sit up here with you, AJ, and it's been a joy this year to support both these teams and to be a part of Egg Sports Network.
Yeah, these coaches and players and parents spend a lot of time getting this show going for us, and we just get to call it and kind of relate it back home to the folks. And thanks for, obviously, Will. We continue to give him praise, and he seems to still not get a big head, so we're going to continue it. But what the job he does is just unparalleled.
Anybody that runs that computer over there deserves, the thanks, because our job is pretty easy, really, compared to what they do day in and day out.
Blessed to be here, guys. It's blessed to have a great game like we have. It's blessed to be joined by you guys. I've been around McKinley Wheelie too much
Now, don't go comparing us to people now.
I'm just saying. I mean, you guys stepped it up a bit here. We love McKinley.
I'm kind of like a loose tooth here. I'm just hanging on.
We don't know if we're weird or unique. I think I like unique better.
Hey.
They both mean the same thing.
You can make money being both, right?
Right.
There you go.
I've been there, done that.
Well, guys, we're going to step away here as we're going to introduce the region title and the all-region team here on the Exports Network. They had 17. Loretto had 10. Difference. That's where they got them because earlier quarter, it felt like Summertown had all the momentum, and it felt like they had the momentum. A couple minutes into the game, they made it a 2-point.
From the Hickman County Lady Bulldogs, Ava Floyd. From the Summertown Lady Eagles, number 3, Ella Busby. Also from Summertown, number 13, Ellie Lou Mason. From the Loretto Lady Mustangs, number 32, Sophie Weather. Also from Loretto, number 24, Jessie Chan. And our 2026 Region 5AA All-Tournament Most Valuable Player from Loretto High School, number 12, Allie Augustine. Congratulations to all of our all-tournament selections on their success this tournament.